Learn UK English by podcast.
Good morning, Neil. How are you today?
Good morning, Rachel. I'm well, thank you for asking. And you?
I'm fine too, thank you. Today we're going to chat about something interesting. Morning routines. How does that sound?
Sounds good. Who starts?
Your turn to start, Neil. What time do you usually wake up?
I usually wake up at 6 in the morning for work, but on weekends, I like to sleep in a bit and get up around 8 or 9.
I also wake up early, around 6:30 every weekday.
Do you use an alarm clock or do you wake up naturally?
Truth be told, I use an alarm. I find it really hard to get up in the morning without it.
I use an alarm too. Otherwise, I'd oversleep and be late for work. How do you feel when you wake up in the morning?
At first, I feel a bit groggy, but after a few minutes, I wake up and feel energized to start the day. What about you?
I tend to feel a bit sluggish initially, but after a few minutes, I feel awake and ready to start the day.
What do you do after you wake up?
The first thing I do is take a shower to freshen up and fully wake myself. Then I get dressed, have breakfast and head out to work. What about you?
I also have a shower after waking up. It helps me fully awaken. After that, I get dressed, have breakfast and go for a walk before heading to work. I like starting the day with a bit of exercise.
That's good. I try to exercise in the morning too, but sometimes I run short on time.
What do you usually have for breakfast?
I typically have coffee or something like toast with jam or fruit.
I also drink coffee, and I prefer something with protein like eggs or yogurt with granola.
Do you enjoy coffee? How do you like it?
I love coffee. I take it with a bit of milk and no sugar. How about you?
Yes, I like coffee as well. I drink it black, no milk or sugar.
Have you ever overslept and been late for work?
Yes, it happened to me a couple of times. That's why I always set an alarm.
It happens to me once or twice as well, but I try to be punctual.
What's the ambience in your bedroom when you wake up?
I like to have the room dark and cool for a good night's sleep. When I wake up, I open the windows to let the light and fresh air.
I also like the room dark and cool. It helps me to sleep better at night.
Do you have any morning rituals or customs?
Yes, I always take a moment to stretch before starting the day. It helps me to relax my muscles and to get ready for work.
I also have a morning stretching routine. It helps to wake up with the muscles and start the day energetically.
Well, it's been interesting discussing our morning routines. Thank you for the chat, Rachel.
Thanks to you, Neil. It's been a very insightful conversation.
Thank you.
Until next time.
Thank you for tuning in to Learn UK English by podcast. We appreciate your loyal listenership. If you'd like to take your support a step further, consider signing up for our Patreon community or acquiring our podcast scripts with engaging exercises on Amazon under the title Learn UK English by Podcast. Your continued support helps us keep the podcast going strong. Stay tuned for more exciting content.